going on, guys, and welcome back to SavingSkylands. I'm Victor as always, and today I'm giving you guys the hardest enemy to defeat from each game. So let's get right into it. Now for this list, I'm not going to include any mini bosses or bosses because that is for a future video. And as for all of my ranking videos or personal opinion videos, this is my, let me say it a little louder. This is my personal opinion, so don't come at me. If you do, oh well, I'm gonna ignore you. But either way, just respect everyone. That's all I ask. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy. So starting off for Spyros Adventure, we have the Archean Ultrons. And I know, Crash of Skylands, if you're watching this, probably not. But if you are, I know you had a very hard time with them in your Gilgrunt solo run. And everybody else has probably too. They are very difficult, and they always put a shield up unless they're in the middle of dropping down bombs, which only lasts for a couple seconds. And they can take tons of hits, so you literally have to go through like probably 4 waves of him dropping down these bombs so you can get behind him, or very rarely get in front of him and hit him without his shield up. Takes a lot of hits, and he hits you hard, and his bombs come down over and over, and they keep getting closer and closer and more, and if you get stuck in the middle, just forget it. Your Skylander needs a rest. So for giants, we have the Archean Shield Juggernaut. Now this enemy alone is the reason why as a kid I never completed giants. I couldn't get past the last 2 or 3 levels, which was in the Archean Armory and all that stuff, because they were just so hard to defeat for me at the time, and I didn't know how to change difficulties and stuff. Anyways, they are very difficult. They have a close range attack. If you get too close, they're going to bring down their shield and do massive damage to you and knock you back. And their main attack, where they bring their shields together and then they shoot a laser beam at you, and if you get trapped on a wall, you're just going to be like, ugh, I'm dead, because that's how it goes, literally. You'll be very lucky to get behind him. One Skylander that does very well against them is Cinder, because she's able to go underneath, and like she drops a little ghost and stuff, and then you're able to blow them all up beneath him. Works really well. Next up we have Splat Force, and for Splat Force it's the tech gear golem for me. I find him very difficult, and it's no more difficult than when you're in the final battle with Chaos, when you're stuck in his mouth and he drops one of these things in there, and it's a small arena kind of thing. You can only go from teeth to teeth, so when he starts shooting those nuts and bolts all over the place, it's very hard to escape. And along with any other place you face off against these tech gear golems, they are very hard to defeat because they shoot very fast and for a while. So you have to keep jumping back and forth because he can change direction. For Trap Team, we have the Avilican Spinners. I know they're little and they don't take a ton of damage, and they're relatively easy to defeat when they're not spinning. When they're spinning, I think at the factory one, I can't think of the name of the level, but it is very hard to defeat them because they drop down like 5 or 6 of them, and it's a little place. And then you also have to fight a shield shredder and the other Willikin boss. I can't remember his name, the one that shoots things at you. Anyways, you have to face it all at once every time, and it's never easy at all. They spin for a very long time, and you'd be lucky to get away from them until another one comes on your backside and kills you. Now up is Superchargers. Now I personally don't find Superchargers a hard battling game, like while you're on the ground. It's harder when you're in the cars, because that's where most of the boss battles take place, if not all of them. But for enemies, it's Percussion Pounder. Jeez, I can't speak. But Percussion Pounder. He can the arena battle, Battle Brawl Island. There we go. He can rain down boulders from the sky while the other one's attacking you, and then also he'll like hit his chest, and he can huge shock waves on the ground that do big damage. And luckily they don't take a ton of damage. You can play around with them for about a minute, and then they're done. And lastly, we have Imaginators. Now this is the most annoying enemy, most likely, to me and a lot of people, and it's the giant steroid riffrat. You have to face him a lot in the carnival level, and it's just a nightmare. He runs at you runs at you and just wants to kill you. It is terrifying as much as it is difficult. He runs at you, just slashing his hands back and forth, and he'll just knock you off the map. And then he like sits down, takes a nap for like a couple seconds, and then he has so many hit points it takes forever, and you have to go through it over and over again. And then while you're so focused on him, you get attacked by 90 other enemies every single time. So yeah, definitely the hardest enemy to defeat in Imaginators. So there you guys have it, the hardest enemy to defeat from every game for me. Now, for you guys, it may be different, so let me know in the comments, because I'm actually curious on what you guys struggle on, because this is what I struggle on. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys can follow me at SavingSkylands on Instagram and Twitter for more info on my channel, me, and upcoming videos, and be able to participate in things, rate your Imaginator again this month, so be on the lookout for that to send me your Imaginators for me to rate. So other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.